center of yard. Look at the way he's walking back, breathing deep. Almost turning his back, and there it is, the left hook drops Anthony Yard in round number 11.
It's over, he ain't getting up.
That's it, y'all.
It's over.
And Mama Kovalev is happy now.
That's it.
It's over.
That's it.
He can't even get up.
Sergey Kovalev with the big finish here. Sets it up. It was a jab that dropped Anthony Yard. Lions in the camp, except the Lion is a 36-year-old champion. Everything he had in the ring tonight, it just was not his time.
I'm not surprised by the outcome. I said a late round stoppage from the beginning, but Anthony Yard has gained my respect.
Yeah.
I think he has a great future if he continues on in the sport, which I'm sure he will. Recover from this, learn from this, make the adjustments, and get better. And Kovalev showed that, yes, he's getting older. Yes, he's starting to age a little bit. I don't know how much longer he has in the sport, but he's still...
It puts him under pressure and brings the best out of him, as Nigel Benn did.
Caught him almost a ramrod of the punch there, and he's forcing. Now that's silly of you, Bank, to do that, because this fella's getting a longer rest, and the referee was absolutely right. He's got to go to the neutral corner, and now he's taken up the mandatory 8 count. There are no 3 knockdown rule in existence, meaning if he went down 3 times in 1 round, it would all be over.
I think Sherry helped it.
This is something he said that Red Indian Braves did when they prepared for battle. Short punch, absolutely caught him cold, and Hunnigan's legs have gone in the first round already. Disaster for the former champion in the opening round, and suddenly the Wembley Arena has gone very quiet indeed. Just one short little punch. Found its way right through the defender.
Throws great combinations, and he says he's going to have his gloves up better this time. It's Prescott who lands with a nice jab early on. Nice right hand again, and a fast left too.
He landed a beautiful jab straight through Khan's guard. But that's it now, straight through, and you can see that had an effect on Khan's legs. They can't always eager to please, sometimes too eager to please. But Prescott has the look of a man here who knows exactly what he's doing, and that was as soon as he landed cleanly. I think the fight was over at this point. When he got back on his feet at the count of 8, he was still all over the place. I think the referee could have stepped in here and called it off, but because of the pressure, obviously, and he is a rising star, he gave him his chance. But one more shot, and it was over.
It's a very, very sad sight.
Dubois has got to work a little bit harder, John. Yes, there are flashes of what he can do, and we all know that the power he's got, but he's probably not working hard enough, and he's just being outworked a little bit. Oh dear, it's the left eye, and he's gone down. He's gone down with the jab right on that damaged left eye, and down he goes. And it could be that it's all over right here. He's had enough, he doesn't want any more. And Joe Joyce, by stoppage, is the new British, Commonwealth and European champion. Left-hand lead. So there, look, he gets one in the eye. Now he can't see. He goes down and takes the counter, doesn't get up. But look at it here. It looks like it's closed there. But that was a shot that was banged on the button. That was banged on that eye. And he looks up, doesn't seem to be able to see Joe Joyce, turns away, goes onto the knee. Let's have a look at it again from here, John. It's right on the eye, isn't it, that shot? Incredible, absolutely incredible. Ian John Lewis counts him out, looks into his eyes. It's all over.
Joe Joyce did his trademark celebratory.
Alonso.
It's funny, the referee in the first fight, Raul Caiz Sr., was telling James Toney, don't put your head into Sam Peter's punches. That's part of the problem. But in this case, oh, there goes Toney. Down for the first time since 1994 against Roy Jones by a jab.
How you doing, James?
12 seconds into the round, a jab putting James Toney on the canvas. He was rocked.
Sam Peter's jab, is it good? Yeah, I guess so. Scored a knockdown in the last round, sending Toney off balance. Now, Toney's footwork has not been stellar in this fight, and that's part of the reason why he was knocked down by that jab. There, it wasn't even the best jab that Peter has thrown, but it caught Toney squaring up and going backwards. And by the way, Toney told us he doesn't want to square up in this fight as much as he did last fight, and he did here, and that's why he got knocked down with a jab. Look, he's totally squared up to Sam Peter and had no balance and just went straight backwards.
And Biederman walking into a short right hand there from Muhammad. Looks a little tight to me, Brian. Understandable.
Yeah, Biederman looks a bit nervous and a bit tight right now. He's a bit stiff. He's going to need... Oh, a jab. Biederman's going to be in trouble here. This guy Muhammad can punch.
Well, that was
gone down from a jab.
That was a knockdown, that's for sure. An embarrassing knockdown in this first round, and it may be a confidence-sapping knockdown as well.
Das war eine schöne steife Linke da von Pulja, allerdings nicht so hart, dass er benommen wäre. Aber er will offensichtlich nicht weitermachen. Er will nicht weitermachen. Er wollte offensichtlich nicht mehr. Er hatte genug. Er ist nicht der erste Boxer, der nach Punkten vornliegend aufgibt. Kurz vorm Sieg. Da gibt es eine Reihe von Leuten. Aber wer will das wirklich schon beurteilen? Er ist am Ende seiner Kräfte und hat einfach genug, und das war's. Das war eine schöne steife Linke, kann man nicht anders sagen. Aber er war nicht richtig benommen.
Out for the second then. What happened there? I didn't really see that punch. It caught him in the eye, and he's looking as though he's saying he's hit me in the eye. I don't want to get up. And referee Francis is going to count him out, I suspect. Well, that was a bit of a disappointing finish, really, Jim. Yes, we weren't in there taking the punch. What do you make of that?
Well, all I saw there was a stumble. Maybe we'll see more in the replay, but all I saw was a stumble. Yeah, but there was a punch landed, but no way was that a knockout punch, Reg. Obviously, eye trouble has caused him to stay down.
Well, there he is then. He can't be blamed for that.
Heavy left hook to the body from the champion Pintor. There goes Rengifo. He was backing up with a little off balance, and Pintor caught him with a left hand, and Rengifo went down for the first time.
Jim, that's very strange. He got knocked out from a left jab, and he got staggered earlier in the fight by a jab.
And the referee, Joey Curtis, has stopped this fight. And the challenger unhappy, and there is Chichi Torres, the trainer, in, saying, why have you stopped the fight? But the referee, Joey Curtis, evidently thinking Rengifo had
A little surprised that the referee stopped the fight.
Well, let's see it again. It was the first time he'd been to the canvas, although he had been wobbled.
There it was, just a straight left jab. There was no big damaging punch. But the referee is right on top of the action, and I have to take the referee's side. Rengifo has taken a lot of punishment, and many times he's been out on his feet. I think the referee made a good choice, good decision. I'm for the protection of the fighter, and I'd rather him stop it.
Preparation for the fight. Now let's see if he can handle Kirkland. Kirkland has taken 3 rounds to deal with 2 opponents, and now he gets caught on a quick counter right inside and goes down.
5,
no one expected that.
6,
Jim, he is hurt.
7, 8.
That's not a slip. That's a Kirkland's in trouble knockdown from a guy who can't punch.
That's exactly right. A guy with a look at each of the 3 knockdowns, Max. And Nishida's trainer told us last night, we want Kirkland to get in close where we can hit him with something short.
The first knockdown was a result of a short left hand on the chin. Did not look like a hard enough shot to
far off balance when he throws. Acosta is off balance. Again, he's got a thumb in the eye. He got hit just as that thumb went in the eye. He's in trouble. There's 13 seconds to go.
And Acosta looking his corner after he was put down in the second round by Pinklon Thomas with that left hand, and Luis Acosta.
It's also hard to reach him when you do get close, because at 6'3", Rosman is about 9 inches shorter than his Tyshawn.
There's a left-handed
from a jab.
Seconds left in the round.
To climb, but that's not why he picked that name. He actually did that whole climb in 4 hours, and he says when he got to the top, the feeling he had was indescribable, like what he would feel at the very height of his career. He's been using that name for 2 years now, and he says he hopes that his name will be just as famous as that mountain.
Thanks, Jess. She's right. Tyshawn's real name.
He's trying. You got to give Rosman some credit for the effort.
Rosman is a former bodybuilder. And there's another jab that drops it.
He also looks out of breath and tired. Let's see how much longer he lasts here.
He is definitely sucking wind here in the second round. Almost at the halfway point. Again, another jab that drops him back, and he goes. Let's take a look at the first knockdown here from the last round, the first round.
And again, just a simple jab, but well-timed, throws it in there and square on the face of Alex Rosman. He's a different angle, right on the nose.
Wow.
And just the momentum and the power.
And that's a jab. Imagine if you take...
Here we go! Two friends with a friendship on hold. Paul Briggs, 3.5 years in boxing retirement in the red and white trunks. He is going to come out headhunting. And Briggs is down for a body shot early. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Paul Briggs would not be registered.
A glancing blow off the top of his head.
Did he hit him?
I don't know.
I don't even think he hit him.
No, I don't think it even hit him.
The crowd looking at the big screen here. I think it's come off his forehead, but... And Briggs just crumples to the ground.
sorry for that person. He ain't even a canine. He's not even a canine.
And let's hope he doesn't get hurt. Monty, two guns. Barrett is outgunned now and in jeopardy against the big man. And you just hope he does not become a stationary target. And that uppercut may be enough to bring an end to it as an exhausted Barrett pulls himself up again. 2 knockdowns in this round. 3 overall in the fight. Balua prohibitively ahead on the score.
Weight, the fatigue set in, and the effect of all those clubbing right hands to the side of the head finally taking their effect. But more so than everything, I think exhausting.
And now the second knockdown. And for some reason, at this point, the referee decided that it was somehow viable to let Barrett keep going and get hit again. And
Carl backing off. And Carl's left eye is beginning to look worse and worse. And here is a dramatic turning point in this fight. He's gone. Would you believe it? He had 6 rounds of triumph, and now defeat stares him in the face. You'll never see anything more dramatic than this. And Carr, I think, is beaten. Unbelievably beaten. It's stopped. Have you ever seen a turnabout? The most exciting, or one of the most exciting fighters in Britain, and now you'll understand what I mean. Look at that. He got him with a left jab. He was beginning to tear Carr's face to pieces with the left hands. Then he had him on the floor with what looked like a fairly innocuous punch. And from that moment, I think Carr and all of us knew that he was beaten.
Dominating and controlling this fight. That right jab right there, you see it come out of fake, you see it come straight off top, it goes over his guard, between his guards, over Felix's jab, under Felix's jab. The right jab is totally dominating, and this is just the first 2 rounds, and you see that many jabs landing already.
What is